In this video, we will learn about the flaws of famous Newton's law of gravitation. Newton's law of gravitation describes the force of gravity between two massive objects. For example, here we have a mass m1 and a second mass m2. Distance between them is r, and according to this law, force of gravity between them is F is equal to g m1 m2 over r square. Here g is the universal gravitational constant. This law describes the force of gravity between two objects very well, but it has two important flaws. First one is that according to this law, force of gravity should travel at an infinite speed. That is, the gravity influences simultaneously all the other objects in the universe. For example, a mass is created here at this point of the universe, and according to this law, this mass exerts the gravitational force simultaneously on the other objects. And for example, this is our one of the edge of the universe, and this newly created massive object exerts simultaneously force of gravity on this object, and that is, we have an infinite speed of gravity, which is not correct. Modern experiments shows that gravity travels at the speed of light. So this is one of the flaw of Newton's law of gravitation, that it simultaneously exerts force on all the other objects. Second flaw of Newton's law of gravitation is that when r approaches 0, that is, when distance between two objects approaches 0, the force of gravity approaches infinity. That is, if we decrease this distance between two masses m1 and m2, then when this distance approaches 0, the force of gravity then becomes equal to infinity, which is again physically not showed by this behavior. So the second flaw of Newton's law of gravitation is that there is no infinite force of gravity when distance between two masses becomes 0. So these are the two important flaws of Newton's law of gravitation.